Good evening. That wonderful time of year where the sun barely comes out is back. Let's see if I can. I'm not good with camera equipment. Apologize for the vibration. Maybe this side will be better. So, what needs to be done is the array there needs to be tipped back up because the sun is riding so much lower in the sky now. And I'm not going to do that tonight. Tonight I'm focusing on the batteries and just regular upkeep. So before I even begin that, I'm going to get the generator going. If you've never seen this channel before, I've got multiple updates, multiple videos on this generator. I built this 5 years ago. It's a dual core PMA. It's a 3,000 watt PMA from Thermodyne. It's absolutely amazing. I have my throttle set point just at about 1,200 watts. I want to get every ounce of life I can get out of it. It being hooked up to an engine is kind of hard on them because of the tension with the belt. But anyways, I'm gonna get this fired up and we're gonna go downstairs and top off all the cells and the batteries with distilled water. And so hang tight. Set it, forget it. All right, so this is one of those tasks. It's really, really important. You start with a keystone. You're going to want yourself a wide flathead screwdriver. All of these batteries, each cell screws apart by itself. The Duracell 6 volts just come apart like so, and I try to keep the covers with each battery. This part's, I wish, eventually these are all going to go up north, all 8 of these, and they're going to be for the up north power plant, and these will be, I would like to add 4 more, and because they have way more capacity and they're better at the deep draw than these guys. These are I don't know. These are Group 31s. These are 6 volt golf cart batteries. They're 215 amp hour golf cart batteries. Those are all open. And yeah, my cells are way low. Holy smokes. Yeah, that's why my capacity is just super low. And this part is not super fun. And that's what the keystone is for. So the generator is running. We got 1300 watts, 49 amps coming in. And I'm just gonna let that do its thing while I fill these up, and having that current come in is gonna get the fluid moving around in the batteries. So as I top these back off, it'll mix in the new water. And I'm not putting in any miracle solution, no Epsom salt, no nothing, just distilled water. Just clean, pure water. That's all you want. And when I'm all the way done, damn it. I'll close the caps back up, and I spray battery cleaner. I'll close the caps up tight because I don't want anything to leak in and neutralize the electrolyte. But I spray battery cleaner. It's a foaming cleaner, and it helps clean up the terminals and just whatever, man. It works. I'll let that foam sit on there for about a minute, and then I'll literally just dump distilled water over the top of it, and the drain is right there. So and there's a ceiling fan right there. So I'm not worried about the water. But it cleans the batteries off, it cleans the terminals, and that's important because the buildup that accumulates on top of lead acid batteries can begin to conduct electricity, and you don't want that because we're dealing with a lot of amps right here, like a lot of amps. Each one of these are 900 amp batteries. There's 8 of these and 8 of those. We don't want any shorts, even if it's a slow bleed. That's like just this little buildup right here. That could be why you're starting to lose capacity. And going into the winter in the Midwest, you don't want that. You're gonna have a miserable winter. Your inverter is gonna be beeping a lot, and your lights are gonna be off a lot. I have a family of 5. A deep freezer full of meat and a full-size refrigerator full of food. So it's really, really important to me that we don't run out of power, and this is how we don't. So we're going to top off the water, and this generator is going to run until these batteries get to like 32 volts. It's a 24 volt system. Generally 29-ish to 30 volts is as high as you want to go for your daily maintenance, and then you float I like 27.2, but when you're doing an equalized charge, you want to boil them. You want to really, really boil them, and that's what it cleans the sulfur off the plates. It desulfuriates the plates, the lead plates, and it literally restores them. So, you know, everyone wants to go lithium. Everyone wants to spend $500 a battery and thinking they're doing themselves a favor. Well, lithium has an expiration date. Lead acid batteries are renewable. You can maintain them. You can't maintain lithium. Yes, it has way more energy density than lead acid. Yep, I could have this many amp hours stored up in something way smaller if it was lithium, but I would have paid 10 times the price, and I live off grid 100%. Like we since 2017, this house has been 100% off grid. If I would have bought my batteries, lithium batteries, in 2017, they'd be considered hazardous waste at this point. They'd be junk, and I'd have to get more. They may have had more storage, but I would have paid, again, 10 times the price, and they'd be junk. Lead acid, if you take care of it, it's renewable. So, oh, they're warming up. Huh. These ones are getting really warm. Why? Well, I think that's buildup. And that's why cleaning them off is going to help. Yeah, these ones are getting really warm. That's weird. These are all equal length wires to the bus bar, so the amps should be distributed evenly. What could possibly be doing that? I'll get them open a little closer. I don't know. Yeah, they're boiling. They're not even low.
No, for eggs are way up.
That's weird. The 6 volts are really low, but the 31s, I mean, I gotta open them all up and look. Oh, they're gassing a lot. I'm gonna have to open a window. gassing a lot at me. That doesn't make sense. That why is there's a connection problem. There's something going on. Why are they so hot? It's just these two. Why are they so hot? Yeah, and this is why maintenance is so important. You just have to do this. You can't just set up a solar system, plug it all in and walk away and think it's just gonna work forever. It's not that easy. I do this about 3 times a year. Alright, all the cells are open. Oh, come on. Come on, light. You can reach. You can reach. There we go. I don't like that. Those are hot. That's not good. The wires aren't hot, but this one, oh, and they're gassing hard. Something going on with my bus bars. That's loose. Not really ideal. Going with that one. That is the one that's loose. I'll be damned. Come on. Stupidest little things. Yep. Alright, we got loose connections, and that's heating. Yeah, they're boiling like crazy. Honestly, water is good on all of these.
Are you downstairs?
Yeah, right. So I definitely got some kind of issue here. These two batteries are getting really hot, and they're gassing heavy, and none of the other batteries are bubbling yet. I'm taking them out of the string. You're done. I might have to be, maybe these will go to the boat. I don't know. I can't have that. I got my family living in here. And this is why you do maintenance. That's the voltage sense. charge controller and my monitor upstairs. I'm just gonna leave them unplugged. Because there isn't any current there. Yeah, that's no good. That was getting hot. You know, and I'm not even jamming that much amps into it. It's 46 amps into 16 batteries, you know, do the math. It's not that much. So looks like I just lost 2 batteries, and I'm gonna have to monitor the rest. Alright, well, let's get to what we were actually doing. Sorry about talking forever. So, I don't know. There's a couple different ways to do this. If I have enough cord, or I can just pour it in. Kinda. Maybe. Maybe sorta. Yeah, hell yeah I do. Alright. How about this? Please, just cooperate. There we go. Alright. Oh yeah. Okay. So, with these batteries, I usually use a syringe and a jar, and you know, draw it in, and fill them up one cell at a time. But they're fine. These don't bleed off liquid the way these ones do. These ones got big enough holes, I think. Oh yeah, well, I'm gonna dump water all over them anyways. I like to fill them. There's a little collar inside of there. I like to fill them almost up to the collar. But it's a pain in the ass with the syringe. It takes so long. And if you go to steady hand, and decent light, these were low. And these batteries, these 6 volts, are a big part of my capacity. So with these guys being low on water, that explains why I was so low on capacity. Like the batteries have just been low every day. See how fast this gallon went? They were really low. I'm gonna have to go get more. I've got more upstairs. And again, the drain is right there. There isn't anything that can get damaged by the water. Oop. So I'm not worried about plastic surface. Yeah, maybe I should move these guys. That should get wrecked. Yeah, it's all starting to gas pretty good now. Which is relatively unpleasant. Some people may be smarter than me would do this part before they turn the charger on. I like getting the fluid moving before I put the new water in. Just, I don't know, seems to make more sense the way I see it in my brain. Need another gallon. Alright. I'm gonna grab more water, top off the rest of these. These are all good. I'm gonna put the caps back on. You don't need to watch that. I'll go back together. When it's all full and ready to clean off, I'll turn the camera back on and we'll foam her down and clean the thing off. So, stay tuned. Alright, super quick update. I turned the generator up. So, oh, come on, focus. 1500 watts, 55 amps coming in. No bubbles yet. So, it's the bubbles that get generated as they start to warm up. That mixes in the new water and will restore the capacity of the batteries. These 8 are the bulk of my capacity. These 8 are really old, and I think there's something going on here, so I disconnected them. Just taking off the ground lead that neutralizes that string. So I don't know, maybe I got a battery charger that has a restoration mode, so one at a time I might put both of these batteries on there. But right now they're not even connected. Like, and that might have been the problem. It's one or the other that might be internally grounded. If sulfur builds up on the plates, it settles at the bottom, and it can ground them out. So with the heat building up in them, they're cooling back down, so it's safe. Don't worry. But it is really important to keep an eye on stuff, because any battery, a nickel cadmium, a lead acid, a lithium, they can turn into bombs if you don't pay attention. Yeah, you have to charge them properly, you have to maintain them properly. And these are old. I've had these batteries for a long time. I've had these since like 2018. So they've been running my house for a long time. So they don't owe me anything anymore. Maybe I'll repurpose them. Maybe they'll end up in my boat running my trolling motor. They're not done, but they might not be safe for the house anymore. And we'll go down to these 6. And as long as I can keep these 6, and like I said, these 8 are the bulk of my capacity. Like by far. These are awesome batteries. And now that they're all full, I just got to get that voltage up. A lot. We're at 26.9, and 24 volt systems are kind of funny. Like, once it gets above 27, it really starts to climb, but getting to 27 takes just all the amps, everything you got. So I turned up the generator a little bit. I'm babying the belt because there's like a year's use on that belt, and you can't find them anymore. Mills Fleet Farm doesn't carry them anymore, and I don't know where to find them, so I don't know. I will find more. The ones from Amazon are shit. They rip apart, and they're shit. So whatever. So I'm gonna let her keep going for a while. Like, this is, oh, we finally clicked 27. It's flickering. There we go. Yeah, now it's gonna start climbing. And now, haha, look at that. See that? Now it's gonna start bubbling. Yep, and that gets the water moving inside of it. The air, rising, moves the water around. That'll mix in the new water, and that's gonna completely bring these batteries back. Come on, focus. Why? Okay. So, all right. We'll check back when we're basically wrapped up here. All right. One more quick update. Come on, focus. So, I told you I was babying the belt because it's an old belt and I don't have a replacement. So she started slipping. I could hear it. And wattage was down to like 900. And I don't have any belt conditioner or any, good way to save it. But I got spray paint. Well, I'll be damned if spray paint doesn't work for belt conditioner. While it was spinning, I hosed some spray paint on it. Just some shitty old cheap Rust-Oleum, and I brought the watts back up. We're up to 25.7 and climbing. So just gonna keep her running. Just a quick tip: in a pinch, spray paint will save a belt. I'll be damned. All right. Okay, now we'll check back when it's all done. Alright, it's the next morning. I let the generator run really late last night. Everything worked out perfect. We got up to 31.7 volts. So it was a real good equalized charged. We're still holding good voltage. We woke up with 25, which is absolutely amazing. So just got all my caps back on. I let it breathe overnight. So I'm gonna clean it all off. I just use Deca battery cleaner spray. Works pretty darn good. Leave that set on there for just a moment. Sure any wires are clear. Get my guitar pedal out of the way. It'll do. Bada boom. Brand new battery bank. So now we're ready for winter. Sorry this turned out to be a really long video. There's a lot involved in this process, but thanks for watching. God bless you.